My name's Alex Hall. I play guitar and sing in Oliver Hall. And the other guys in the band are Jim Tauscher, he's the other guitar player, also sings quite a bit. Paulie Silviti is our keyboard player now. And he's kind of new to the band. He's going to be singing more and more. And Matt Bones Johnson is our drummer, and our bass player is Spencer Cutlett. And we are, like I say, Oliver Hall.
Everywhere, are grooving to the sound of music in the air. There's music everywhere. When I go to work, I hear the same old song. But when I hold my girl, my favorite one is on.
I kind of came up with this concept of Oliver Hall not being a name, but a place, you know? And that it would be like this sort of, we used to call it like a mythical building, like on a college campus or something like that, where, you know, you can kind of do anything improvisationally in terms of art, stuff like that. And so for that reason, we like to think of ourselves as, you know, being a band that is sort of like the house band in this place, Oliver Hall. The band is more or less a rock band. We do a lot of sort of open-ended soloing and stuff like that in a lot of our songs. So, you know, we tend to have songs that are, you know, between 6 and 10 minutes long a lot of the time. We like to just kind of have fun on stage, you know, with the music, with each other, and it sort of translates to the crowd. The crowd tends to like the dynamic that we have on stage and stuff like that. We're not a band that you go grab a beer during, you know what I mean? Like, people kind of tend to like find the spot and stand there and, you know, just, yeah, they watch, they get into it, you know? So we like that about our crowd, and we try to change everything up and make it really fun for them, and in turn it just keeps it new and interesting for us, and it's a lot of fun. Every show really has its thing, you know. Sometimes, again, it can be a crowd that's really small. Sometimes it's a packed house, and it's just about how you perform and what the chemistry is like on stage and how the crowd responds. You know, forgive the cliche here, but you kind of just throw caution to the wind, you know, and you just go, okay, we're just going to do whatever we want, you know, we're just going to play whatever, you know, and sometimes we'll ask the crowd for a suggestion, or we'll just play something we haven't played in a long time, something we haven't rehearsed at all, or just, you know, stretch out a solo section and do some chaos or some space or psychedelia, whatever, you know. kind of a balance that you have to strike when you do a studio record in a band like this, because we are a live band. You know, for us it really is about the live show. But at the same time, like within the band, like one of the most gratifying things you can do as a band is go in the studio and sort of solidify all the parts. You know, sometimes you don't know exactly what it is you're going to be doing in a particular section of a song until you're actually in the studio going, okay, I've never really known what I'm supposed to be doing here, you know? And so everybody has to take that opportunity to be like, all right, well, this is the time we figure that out, right? And so when you bring all those parts together, that's really satisfying. Those things can happen spur of the moment in the studio, and for that reason, because we're a live band and because we're all about the chemistry we have together, we like to try and do the studio records as live as we can. Performing music and writing music, you know, you get out of it what you put into it, you know? So we try to take it seriously so that we do get more out of it ourselves, and as a result, the crowd tends to get something out of it as well. So when we're enjoying ourselves, the crowd is enjoying themselves, and the same thing happens on a studio record. And a lot of that, I think, is because of the time we take in putting it all together. We strive for is to make sure that our stuff isn't contrived, you know. I've heard a lot of bands, you know, talk about their music, but a lot of people don't place emphasis on the lyrics, and that's something we pay a lot of attention to, you know. We want our fans to listen to the songs and to get a sense of what we're talking about. You know, the Welcome to Oliver Hall, that record is a concept album in the sense that we have joined all the songs together and there's a narrative there.
Picture in your head, nonchalant schoolboy said, smile destiny goes thread, never mind what might have said. Oh, train wreck going off the tracking, through crushing coins but not in it, under fog glass, never been, dancing off the track through another way.
It's about the experience, you know, it's about the whole thing, you know. It's art, after all, you know what I mean? So it doesn't have to be about us, it's about the product and the experience, you know, how it affects the listener.
Oh, train wreck going off the tracking, through crushing coins but not in it, under fog lights that never been, dancing on the track through another wind. The chance you have once more, only closes other doors, never mind what's to a door, it doesn't matter anymore. Oh, train wreck falling off the map again. No home is home at another end. When she wakes up, have medicine till she's the next stop for the wall again.
I really appreciate bands that take that time, you know, to think about how they construct their songs, what the lyrics mean, how the crowd's going to be able to interpret those things, you know. And that's something we want to continue to do.